Boston goes to 2-0 with a 10-6 victory over Chapman here in game number 6 at the NCAA Division III Baseball Championships. Coach, we'll start with you. Obviously a good start for your team, getting out to that 6-1 lead after 2, that 9-2 lead after 3. How much more comfortable were you guys after that point?
Yeah, I think, Peck is a first-team All-American. He's a really good pitcher, so I knew we were going to be in for a battle today. We were fortunate to get a couple big hits when we needed it. We took some walks, put down I thought a good safety squeeze by Josh to get a little momentum going. And I thought we took some good swings. I think he's got some very good stuff, and I think the guys are ready for it today. In our conference, we faced some really good pitchers throughout the year. So I felt like, we were going to have a chance, but we were just going to have to compete with the sticks today, and I thought we did that.
Coach, yesterday you talked about your team being prepared, I guess, to score in every way possible, and it certainly seems like you used almost all of them in that second inning.
Yeah, we try to be diverse. I think we really try to base our game plan off the pitcher, and I think, we thought today coming in, he had 7 errors coming into today, giving up some steals, so we thought there would be a chance for maybe using some short game, maybe running a little bit. We were fortunate we got some big hits, but I think we're excited obviously to get out to a lead like that and just sort of kind of had a hold on late.
So the game plan for Charlie then was to just hit the ball right back at him with the bases loaded? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we just, we wanted him to barrel up in that situation, and we were fortunate with the ricochet that we, could get to first base there. And, I thought Booty had a really good day today swinging the bat and came up with some real clutch hits. And then Lopez with those tack-on runs late, those proved to be crucial with that single, because I thought we they went to some guys they normally don't use very often late, and I thought we just sort of really relaxed a little bit and didn't grind the same type of way with our at-bats.
I want to ask about that in a minute again, but I want to talk to Kyle first because, you guys, do a little of the little ball thing. You take advantage of a couple of walks, the error, and then you come up with the, with the big hit. So tell us how that feels, I guess, when you finally kind of break an inning open like that and what the reaction was.
Oh, yeah, it's huge for the team. We got to keep the momentum going. Small ball helps a lot, and then once you get a big swing off, it blows it open. So we just got to keep it going.
What did he throw you?
Fastball right down the middle.
I guess that makes it easy enough. And that was your second plate appearance in as many innings, right? So you had seen that before.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All right. For Josh, I want to talk about the squeeze. So another part of that inning, obviously. What's it like when you see the sign and you know that that's what you're going to get asked to do?
Right. So once I get that sign, we work on that. So my job is just to put it, down a line somewhere. And I think it was Hughie on third base. So he's got good wheels. He's going to score no matter what. And luckily, no one was at first. So I got a hit out of it.
Yeah. And then Kyle kind of chased you home there, right?
Yeah.
And then Coach mentioned late in the game. So, yeah, it's kind of like the middle innings, you guys were kind of, I don't know, doldrums, or you guys were trying to finish it on cruise control or something like that. So what was it like to get a couple more key runs on the board?
Yeah, I mean, games like this, every run counts. So, even though we had a, pretty decent lead, it's good to keep tacking those on because you never know, like, they kind of made it a ball game towards the end. So those were big.
Mm-hmm. Dylan, I haven't forgotten about you. Just take us through what was working for you today, what you were throwing, and what you were seeing from Chapman's hitters.
What was working was really my fastball. The slider and changeup weren't on like they usually are, and like I would hope them to be. But I just tried to challenge up with the fastball and beat them. And that's what I did. When
you have a big lead, is maybe you don't need those other two pitches as
much?
much?
Definitely, because you don't try as hard. You just try and pitch to get them out. It really helped. The offense really helped me with doing that since they put up big numbers in the first few innings. So it was helpful for me to relax and just throw a good game.
And Coach, kind of back to that doldrum stuff that you were mentioning earlier, the kind of cruise control in the middle innings. Did that worry you at the time, or were you just kind of hoping you could run out the outs, or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, you start looking at the scoreboard, and with baseball, it's a funny game, but you have to get the 27 outs, and I think, you start looking at your pitching, and you don't want to look too far ahead. I don't think the plan was to use Tramadozzi when we were up 9-1. But we went to McGuire and Joe, who are two of our our top relief guys, and they weren't as sharp. I think Dill, like he was saying, he wasn't as sharp today either. And I think it's the sign of a good pitcher when you can get by without your best stuff. Typically, his slider is devastating. That's how he's beat a couple really good teams this year. And today it wasn't there, so he did have to kind of get by without the fastball. And I knew with their offense and the success they've had this year, they weren't just going to roll over. And they put some good swings together late. And I think the big thing is you got to eliminate free bases late. And we walked some guys, we hit some guys. We played clean on the defensive side, but just too many freebies. And I think that's when you're up big, that's what you want to avoid. They got to earn everything with the stick. And we definitely gave them some things that we probably wish that we didn't. But I was happy that we held on. I thought Tram came in and closed the door right away. And I think the hitters will be ready tomorrow to compete like they did early in the game.
Tell me about the fish.
So the fish is Barry. He's an African, I think they said cichlid. He was purchased today at a local store, and it was basically for more offense. We felt like we haven't been swinging it as well as we can. So the rally fish was to get the sticks going every time we scored. He got a little sprinkle. So the fish, was eating a lot early in the game. And then we put him on a diet late. We don't want him getting too big. But he definitely, brought some good momentum to the dugout today.
It's only crazy if it works or if it doesn't work.
Right. Is rally fish a new thing for you, or has the rally fish been a thing?
No, the rally fish is new as of today. So it's a Cedar Rapids local, and we're from Africa, I guess. But he was happy to jump on board today, and hopefully we can keep him alive.